Stream Sports. Proudly covering local high school athletics and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Welcome to Stream TV's coverage of the Franklin Knights. Franklin Knight football is presented in part by New Directions Community Credit Union, Franklin Precision Castings, Village Auto, Paulin Nation, King of Spades Landscaping, 814 Photography, Fat Chad's Tap and Steakhouse, Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, Interstate Pipe and Supply, and by Allegheny Toyota.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking live at War Memorial Field in Warren, Pennsylvania for tonight's matchup as the 0-2 Franklin Knights come into Warren to face the 0-2 Warren Dragons. I'm Ryan Weimer, calling the action with my co-host, Nick Billingsley. Nick?
How we doing?
Yes, sir. Okay, so one thing we want to tell people up front tonight, you can't tell it by the looks of the screen right now, but there is a chance of some rain. Nick was fortunate enough to stay dry. He got here early, set up by himself. The old Ryan was making his way.
That's okay.
From work, but he's dry. We're undercover right now. Will is braving the outdoors right now, so hopefully all will go well. If you do see that we maybe go a little dark for a while, there could be a black garbage bag that we're trying to keep over the camera to keep it safe for the equipment, but we will do our best to continue to call the action so you'll still have the audio, but we may make some adjustments for the video. So as always, the video will not include myself or Nick because we're so handsome we don't need to be on the video.
Yeah, they don't need to see us. They just need to see the boys playing, really.
That's right. So, as I said, even two teams that have identical records, 0-2, Nick. Last week, a real quick synopsis. We went down to Slippery Rock, faced a pretty good Slippery Rock team. I would say they're pretty good. My takeaway from it is we had positive yards on offense.
Yep.
As you know, the week before against Mercer, as a total for offense, we had -1 yards.
Yeah, not a lot of positive at all, including the offensive yardage.
Yeah, so now we did obviously lose by 30 points, but Caden Mincer, the sophomore sensation that we thought he was going to be this year, he pulled through. He had 149 yards rushing the ball. I don't know how many carries he had, but anytime you're over 100 yards, that's kind of a mark for your receivers to get 100 yards receiving. Your running backs would like to have 100 yards rushing. And I think, Nick, am I safe to say as a quarterback, was your number 300 for passing yards? Was that your target, or was it 200, 250?
In high school, probably 250. I mean, I know the kid from McLean last night, he hit 300 2 games in a row, but I mean, more realistically in high school, probably 250.
Okay. So those are some numbers that you can kind of gauge performance off of. So in our books, I would say last week, Caden Mincer and that offensive line have a lot to really build off of. So for tonight's game, so we're looking forward to seeing the line and Caden Mincer. So I do want to talk about the line a little bit. We have an injury to update. We have two of them, actually.
Oof.
One is Avery Shetler. He is out tonight. He is a defensive lineman, an offensive lineman. On offense, he is the starting right guard, and on defense, he is one of the down tackles. So I know the gentleman stepping in for him very well. That will be none other than tonight, number 53. Mark it down, folks at home watching, all the family members. Someone please let Amy know that tonight Sam is not number 11. Sam Weimer will be number 53. He'll be on the line as a right guard and as a down tackle. So that's one update we have. We have Avery Shetler, unfortunately, out, not for the season, just out for tonight. And then we have Sam Weimer plugging in there. Now, as far as for the other injury, Freddie Blackhurst, anybody, thank you from the Blackhurst family for your prayers, your well wishes, whatever you want to talk about. Freddie is on the road to recovery. My youngest son, Jack, went and stopped and saw him a couple times this week. And so he's doing okay. It's considered a mild concussion and a back strain. So in talking with Jack, who had firsthand experience talking with Freddie, Jack said that, Freddie never lost any sensation in any of his legs or arms.
Good.
It was because of where the pain was coming from in his neck, upper back area. And he was obviously, if you watched anything, if you were at the game or whatnot, you could see Freddie. Nick, did you see when Freddie got up, he went left, right, and then somebody finally said to him, Freddie, just stay down here.
Yeah, I think it was the official, to be honest, if I remember. But, yeah, either way, somebody, I saw him. It was right in front of us, so we were watching him. And you could tell something was wrong, but it's good to hear that he's okay long term, might be out a few weeks, but his health overall is the most important.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. And when you have young kids, that's just that's all we're hoping for is just good, healthy kids loving to play the sport of football.
Yep.
So one thing I wanted to make mention here tonight, Nick, as we are in Warren, I came in here a little late, as you know, from work, but the Warren staff, the players, there's a lot of kids on this team.
Yeah, so when I was going out to my car after I got done setting up, and they were warming up in their stretch lines. They took up almost the whole half of their field. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, so it's officially 53 rostered kids.
Good for them.
Yeah, and they've had a struggling program here lately.
Yep.
I would say they didn't have any success like the Knights did last year. But in the past, couple years ago, we can relate to teams that are struggling to get kids and struggling to get wins.
Yep.
So
no doubt about that.
Yeah, it's nothing. Teams go up, they go down. That's just part of what it is. So
yep, no doubt.
Okay, so here we are. Now, for me, Nick, this one's a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, last year was a scary one for me. Sam was out cold on the field, laying there, not moving.
Yeah.
And so tonight I'm just super thankful as to where he is now. He's, on the field. He's playing. He's having fun. He's doing well. So, that's what we're wanting for Freddie as well. So tonight's a special game, I shouldn't say little Sam, but he's my little guy. So
he's your little Sam.
Yeah, he's my little Sam, and that's my story, and we'll keep with it. So tonight, the Knights, the weather's going to be a factor here, Nick.
No doubt.
Also, with tonight's game, I wanted to also mention that one of our seniors, number 2, Jason Carey, he is back from injury. He's on the field, has been taking reps.
Yeah, he's been taking the first team reps. While you were talking, I was down there looking, and he's the only one that's taken reps at quarterback so far.
Yes, as you can see right now down on the field, that is Jason with the ball. And so we're just going to keep an eye on him. And that must mean that Landon Lynch is going to be moving around different places. So that'll be interesting to keep a hold of. So one thing I noticed was that so far this year, the Warren Dragons have not scored a touchdown.
No, they haven't. And if you read the paper this morning, I grabbed the paper at Sheets on my way to work just to check, and they don't have they don't have positive yards. It's either running or passing.
One of those two. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was passing.
It is passing. They don't have any positive yards so far this year passing.
Same boat as us so far, really.
Yeah,
similar.
We're not up here gloating or thinking that the Knights are going to be, anything more than what they are. They're a school that's trying to build this program, and they're going to be fighting for every yard against I think a very competitive-looking Warren Dragon team. So
yep,
we're excited to see that. I don't know, folks, if due to the weather, I've not seen anybody from the band here yet.
The nice thing about the band is they get here quick and they get warmed up quick. But, yeah, you're right. Usually, what time is it? 20 minutes away, you'd think we'd see them by now.
I would think so because it's going to take you time just to get out and get your equipment. You're the bus. You have to get all the kids have to get their instruments and get in formation, put all your, gear on, whatnot. So, unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to have the band tonight.
Which is a downer, but I'll be honest with you, with the way that the weather looks, the press box window will likely be closed by that halftime. And if it is, there won't be a mic for them anyway. That's not what I want, but that's where we're at. So
no, that's where we're at. So let's you want to take a commercial break here? We're going to come back. We're in the pre-game part of the show tonight. So again, Warren, Pennsylvania for tonight's matchup, 7 o'clock. 0-2 Franklin Knights visiting the 0-2 Warren Dragons.
It's Truck Town. It's time to get down to Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. We have over 26 new Toyota Tacomas and Tundras in stock. When it comes to Tundras, we've got you covered. SR5, off-road, 1794, limited, and platinum. And right now, you can get interest rates as low as 1.99 on all Tundra models. We have a variety of Tacomas to choose from, but right now, you can lease a new 24 SR5 Tacoma for $279 a month.
Fat Chad's Brewing is Titusville's premier dining destination, offering fine dining served with a cold beverage and great conversations. Try our new menu items, the T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Our pasta entries and sandwiches are just as popular. Try the new lobster ravioli, shrimp and scallop pasta, or our popular Asiago chicken. Don't forget about our famous burgers or fish sandwich, all served with fresh cut fries. Come in Saturday nights for Wild Game Saturdays. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
J. Gill Plumbing and Heating takes pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. With over 30 years of experience, our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. Our team is dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Call today to get a free estimate. We also offer financing options and membership opportunities that provide peace of mind and cost savings. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online 24/7 at jgillplumbingheating.com. Franklin Oil Region Credit Union is now New Directions Community Credit Union. In addition to the name change, we are also excited to announce the opening of our new state-of-the-art facility in Franklin on September 10th. We have been serving Venango County for 50 years, and we look forward to seeing you at our new location opening soon at 777 Allegheny Boulevard in Franklin. We are New Directions Community Credit Union.
And we're back in Warren, Pennsylvania for tonight's matchup with the visiting Franklin Knights at the host Warren Dragons. So tonight's game, I'm not sure if the play calling is going to be dictated by the weather or not, Nick, but when you were quarterbacking, did you throw the ball a whole lot in the rain?
It's tough. As crazy as it sounds, what it really comes down to is how well they can keep the balls dry on the sideline.
Yeah.
Most teams, I think probably every team has a younger kid doing ball boy duties. So if you're a quarterback or a kicker, you want to get with them and, just remind them the importance of drying the ball off and trying to keep it dry. A lot of times they'd wear hoodies and, tuck it up under there.
Sure.
If it rains as hard as it did earlier, I don't know how you could pass the ball. But the weather and it being wet certainly plays a factor.
Yeah. So, and that's going to be something we're going to have to watch for. Now, obviously up here, this is, as you can see, I'm not sure you can tell if you're watching at home, but this is a turf field. So mud should not be a factor It's just going to be wet versus dry.
When I was setting up, and I just got inside before it started pouring, the home sideline, the side closest to us, the bottom of us on the camera was underwater. But it drained pretty quickly. But there was a ton of large puddles. So it'd be interesting if it starts to rain hard again, what that'll look like. But the field stayed nice. Most of these turf fields have good drainage, but the sideline did not.
Yeah, and that's the main thing is going to be obviously, for these guys to keep hold of the ball. They have these gloves now that I'm sure that are, incredible when it's raining. And then you have gloves that, these are for dry, so I'm not sure. So I wanted to back up for a minute and see that I was misinformed. I want to inform you again. So number 53 tonight is Sam Weimer, but he is going to be splitting time with Avery Shetler, number 68. Shetler is not injured and was out there practicing, and so I don't want anyone on the Shetler team to wonder if something has happened to him. He's out there, looks healthy and strong. Also touch on something that I was watching, actually I read about this week. I don't know if you saw, but a team that we have played the past few years, the Hickory Hornets.
Yeah.
Did you see the score of their game?
Yeah. And, yeah. I'll let you go first.
So just something to keep a watchful eye on, folks. If you're a high school fan of football, obviously there's a lot of powerhouse programs in Western PA. You have your Aliquippas.
Yep.
You're going to have Cathedral Prep. You're going to have, McDowell is generally pretty good.
Yep.
Keep your eyes on the Hickory Hornets.
Yeah, they have a lot of talent, a lot of speed, a lot of depth. Just for some perspective, Warren's first game of the season was against Conneaut, and I think they were down. I think they lost 62-0, 63-0, something like that.
Yeah.
And the game we're speaking about last night was Hickory-Conneaut, and Conneaut lost by the same score they beat Warren by. So it just kind of puts into perspective where different teams are in our district.
Yeah.
Hickory's a bigger school.
Sure.
I mean, the reality is they're not much bigger than Franklin or Warren. I know in basketball, if you followed basketball at all, those three programs really were very competitive, and I know Warren and Hickory were the 4A district title game.
Yeah.
So, we're all similar in size, but, one of those three is just drastically ahead in football right now. It's the easiest way to say that.
Yeah, and they have some young, superstars on their team.
Yeah, there's I filled in for the 9th grade basketball team last year for 2 weeks, and they had a freshman All-American, in the nation. As a DB. He's a sophomore this year. He's tremendous.
He is.
And he'll be playing a lot. That Kelvin Morrison, I believe, is a sophomore, junior.
Is that one of the running backs?
Yeah, and then they have that quarterback that's kind of dual threat. They're a very good program. They got a very good team this year.
Yeah, and the same coach has been there for a little while, so there's a lot of stability with a lot of support, so that's going to bode well for them. So
not to look ahead at all, I don't know if anybody else saw the score of the Oil City and General McLean played last night. Franklin plays McLean next Friday, and McLean beat Oil City pretty easily. It was 35-0 at halftime.
Yeah, I did not see the final, but I do know that Oil City did lose on the Thursday night game. That's one of those things, again, that you see these Thursday night games, and we've had some Saturday night games.
This is our first Friday one of the year.
Yeah. And, when you think of high school football, they call it Friday Night Lights for a reason.
Yep.
They might have to put a couple of commas there with Friday night.
It's disappointing, too, because, even tonight, the NFL's playing in Brazil, and that's a game that's going to take people away from high school football.
Don't get me started.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
Brazil's cool. I'm not saying that I don't enjoy that. But Friday nights especially are for high school football. Saturday's college, and Sunday, Monday are NFL. And I wish that we could stick to that. If I was president, we would.
Yeah. Well, listen, we can cast our votes to you now. So I'm not sure what what you're going to be looking for if you need a running mate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All the help I can get.
Well, listen,
campaign manager, whatever you want, you have it.
I'm thinking Chad would be the best running mate for you. I would be your campaign manager.
Perfect.
So
even Chad could be the president, and I'll be the vice president.
Listen,
or whatever works.
Got my vote.
Yep, whatever works.
Okay, so one thing we're going to be watching tonight is if we can, we'll kind of watch after our quarterback situation. I think that's going to be a big factor tonight, and also getting a rhythm because we did have some success last week in running the ball. So obviously Turk has always been more of a run first kind of guy.
Yep.
And I'm thinking that with some success we're going to continue to go back to that. Also with the more quote starting personnel in place of Landon Lynch has been lined up as the tight end, and Jason Carey was at the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm.
So last year at the start of the year, that's the positions those two were in. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye. And if you come back from Nick, would you ever miss any time from quarterbacking because of injury?
So from my sophomore year to my senior, I think I missed one game my sophomore year with a concussion.
Okay. We see the effects of it.
I know. I still haven't recovered, completely. But it's been a journey.
It's a process.
Yeah, I'm thankful.
Trust the process. Okay, so when you come back I want to put you into Jason Carey's shoes. You had a knee injury. He's back. He's healed. He's done his therapy. He's ready to go. He's on. I wouldn't call I would call it a slippery surface, a very consistent surface because it is artificial turf. What are you thinking if you're Jason Carey tonight? And tell me what you'd do if you're Coach Turk. You have a quarterback that's coming back. You have an established running game. What do you think we're going to see tonight from Jason Carey and Coach Turk and his calling?
As far as from Jason's perspective, you've done it before. He started 2 or 3, 4 games last year, so
yes,
it's not his first start. So you know a little bit of what to expect. You've got your routine down. You should have a little bit of confidence. As far as from the coach's perspective, I think just based off of the way our team's made, I think we should expect to see a lot of Cade Mincer. I think we should. I think that's certainly the plan. Personally, if I've got a quarterback who's been battling, leg injuries and hasn't been out there at all this season, I want to get him involved early. I want to get him hit early. I don't want him to get him crushed, but he needs to get in the game. And the longer he has to go without, making contact, the more he's going to think about it. So if it was me, and it's not, so I have to leave it at that. But if it was me, I would probably do play action roll out the first play with the option to run. Oh, you're good. And the option to run and tell him, I don't want you to get crushed, but go make a play. Turn it up if you can. If not, take your yard, step out. But get him moving. Get him out of the pocket. Get the jitters out, and go from there. But I hope we see a heavy dose of Mincer, and if the first series is 3 handoffs to him, I think we could go worse with a quarterback who hasn't played in a calendar year. So
yeah, right. Okay. Well, I appreciate the. I'm kind of putting you on the spot there, but I appreciate you have the inside scoop as far as, from your playing experience as a quarterback. That's the best thing we can rely on. Now, one thing I want to say about I've known Jason Carey since he was probably 4th grade or 5th grade or so. Jason is listed on paper as 5'10", 190 pounds. For a high school kid, he's very solid.
Yes.
He has big, strong legs. He has upper body strength, and he's very athletic. At a younger age, he did play a ton of basketball.
Yep, very good basketball player.
Yeah, and he was a hustler, I would say.
Yep.
So, Jason is not if you're not familiar with him, he's not your fragile flower that's back in as a quarterback. Not that anybody that was a fragile flower could be a quarterback in high school, but he's definitely used to taking some hits because we talked to him earlier in the year, and in speaking with him, he said, well, he wasn't exactly sure. He wasn't sure if he was going to be the quarterback when he comes back, be a receiver, run the ball. So I don't think for one second when he's out there, he's not saying, hey, coach, I'm this.
Yeah.
His attitude is, well, I'm ready to play. Yeah. I'm healed. Put me in, coach.
Yep. Week 1 when we were at home, he came up. He was the designated DJ. And so he was up there. He and I were trying to get the music going. And we were talking a little bit, and I asked him, you know, are you coming back at quarterback? And he said, I'm not really sure. I said, do you want to come back at quarterback? And he said he was just excited to get back and play. He wasn't he said, you know, he'd like that, but he wasn't like, it wasn't a quarterback or bust type of situation.
Yeah.
I think he just wants to be on the field, so which is good. That's the attitude we need, and I hope that continues for him.
Sure, absolutely. And I'm not familiar enough. It just has him listed as a DB, so some sort of defensive back, whether it's a corner, safety. But he also
told me safety, so
safety?
I don't know.
Okay.
You know, that was 3 weeks ago. And he also said he wasn't sure he'd be playing quarterback, and looks to me like he is. So you know that he could be a linebacker. I have no idea.
Yeah. So as you can see, folks, the Knights are taking the field. We have all the coaches are out there. It looks like we're going to have a pretty good night of some football here, as long as that weather stays.
Well, it's getting a little cool. I don't know if you feel that breeze.
I do feel that breeze,
which is good for my sweat, but I don't know how great it is for the weather forecast.
Well, fortunately, I think it's been good to my nose, because you must wear your deodorant well, because it's been working.
I put it on Wednesday, and I haven't had any problems since.
Attaboy, Nick. All right. So as you can see, the band for Warren is on the field, and it looks like we're probably going to do a little Star Spangled Banner.
Yep.
So
We'll take a little break while they play.
Be right back. Thank you, folks.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
At the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, our programs are designed with your future in mind, offering a dynamic blend of theoretical knowledge and practical skills across a variety of in-demand fields. From healthcare to manufacturing, our curriculum is tailored to meet the evolving needs of the industry, ensuring that our graduates are not just job-ready, but future-ready. This is where your future begins. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville. Go succeed.
Quality, safety, and innovation. That's Toyota. Hi, I'm Bruce Sigworth here at Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Now let's talk resale value. Toyota consistently ranks in the top 10 in resale value, and 3 of our vehicles rank in the top 5 according to KBB.com. That research shows 4Runner, Tundra, and Tacoma maintaining a 60% or higher retail value over a 5-year period. That means you could get thousands of dollars more for your Toyota than any other brand.
We're Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Go Knights!
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Quality, safety, and innovation. That's Toyota. Hi, I'm Bruce Sigworth here at Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Now let's talk resale value. Toyota consistently ranks in the top 10 in resale value, and 3 of our vehicles rank in the top 5 according to KBB.com. That research shows 4Runner, Tundra, and Tacoma maintaining a 60% or higher retail value over a 5-year period. That means you could get thousands of dollars more for your Toyota than any other brand.
We're Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Go Knights!
At the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, our programs are designed with your future in mind, offering a dynamic blend of theoretical knowledge and practical skills across a variety of in-demand fields. From healthcare to manufacturing, our curriculum is tailored to meet the evolving needs of the industry, ensuring that our graduates are not just job-ready, but future-ready. This is where your future begins. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville. Go succeed.
Babies require persistence, patience, a sense of humor, and protection. That's why nearly all parents choose immunization. It's safe, proven protection against 14 serious diseases like measles and whooping cough. So give your baby the recommended vaccines before age 2 and get a little help in the protection department. For more reasons to immunize, talk to your child's doctor or go to cdc.gov/vaccines.
It's Truck Town. It's time to get down to Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. We have over 26 new Toyota Tacomas and Tundras in stock. When it comes to Tundras, we've got you covered. SR5, off-road, 1794, limited, and platinum. And right now, you get interest rates as low as 1.99 on all Tundra models. We have a variety of Tacomas to choose from, but right now, you can lease a new 24 SR5 Tacoma for $279 a month.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Franklin Night Football on Stream TV.
You're looking live, folks, at War Memorial Field in Warren, Pennsylvania, where the Franklin Knights are set to kick off against the Warren Dragons. If you're just joining us, I'm Ryan Weimer, along with my partner in crime, Nick Billingsley.
Hello.
Okay, so again, our kicker is Connor Ritchie. Has been doing a tremendous job this year, so we'll see how things go for him. He's had a great season, and we'll expect nothing but the same.
Yep.
So, folks, stay nice and dry while you're listening and watching, and here's the kickoff. Ritchie, nice kick, bound to the 5, out to the 10, to the 20, and the 30.
Nice
down
tackle.
to the 35. A nice tackle there by number 88 for the Knights, Ethan Domres.
That was a big tackle.
That was.
There was only one other guy left between him and the end zone. That was Ritchie. So.
Yeah, that was. I was going to say that might have been the kicker, right?
Yep, it was.
Yeah. So. Okay, so the Knights are taking defense here. We'll see how it goes. A little bit of things different here for Franklin. So sure looks like they are looking very run-heavy formation here for.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like they got 3 back there. Okay, direct take.
Nice.
And there's Jeremy Cunningham. He's not going to get any yards there. He's going straight down. So very good job, Killer Cunningham, in there with the stop. Again, if you're following the Knights this year and you're thinking who you're going to worry about, when you come to the left side, you better watch 73. That's Jeremy Cunningham with the red sleeves on. He's a senior, he's a captain, and he's just pretty darn good. So we'll see. Continue to watch him. And on the right side, we have Mincer over there. Caden's a beast of a sophomore.
I don't think that first guy was their quarterback. I think this is their quarterback.
This is the quarterback. Takes the ball, handoff number 22. And he's going to get a few yards there. Nice little run there. That's Aiden Egger, the freshman 5'5", 155-pound running back. So it looks like he was pulling right behind 75, who was out there. That's Grayson Linkerhoff. He is a 5'7", 230-pound junior. That guard was pulling the whole way.
They got a big line.
They do have a big line. As you can see, there's a lot of them too.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, they're building. So it's an up-and-coming program, just like the Knights. So it's officially 3rd and 5, and a little formation there. So it looks like Landon Pritzel, 6'2", 6'2", 260 pounds. That's a big boy.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't notice it till just now, but they have a very nice sized line.
Yeah, there's some big boys up there, and truthfully, Nick, we're not real small in the line too.
No, that's what I mean. This is for 2 teams that haven't won. It's I guess it's almost surprising to me that they have this much size up front.
Yeah. Up front for the Knights, you have Avery Shetler. You're going to have, he's I think it looks like Avery's the smallest at 6 foot, 270 pounds. So we'll keep an eye on that. So it's 4 wide for the Dragons. Ball snapped. And they're going to drop on it to down the ball back to the 20-yard line.
So I don't know if you saw what happened there, but the receiver didn't go in motion right away. The quarterback was trying to get him.
Yeah.
And there was like 1 second on the play clock, so the center just snapped it. Probably would have been better to just take the 5-yard penalty there, but that's what happened.
Correctamundo, Nick. Okay, so back deep for the Knights. We have Mr. Julian Johnson, and it looks like that's Jaden Wilmuth back there with Julian. Snap is good. Kick is up.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my.
That's all right.
That is way down there to about the 32, 33-yard line. So a good start for the special teams for the Dragons. That ball just kept going and going. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Julian got caught in between a one-hop catch and catching it on the air, and probably better that he just let it go, although you would have liked that field position.
Yeah, I mean, if he just runs forward and catches that ball, I kind of think he might have that, and he could just fair catch it at the 50.
Yeah, definitely, but right at the last second, you could kind of see some
hesitation.
And at that point, get out of the way.
Yep. So as we spoke before, Jason Carey at quarterback. Mincer and Staggerwalt in front. Mincer with the ball. Couple yards still going. Looks like he's... And Mincer looks like a gain of about 4 to 5 yards. Just a nice there block for Evan Staggerwald. Very good offensive fullback, if you will. He's a brute of a young man, and he'd be a nice one to run behind because he's
no doubt.
Yeah, he's short and he is stocky and he's strong. So Carey takes it back.
Ooh, I like
nice
it.
Little pass out to Wilmuth, out to the first down to the 45-50, out of bounds. It's gonna be down to Warren's 47-yard line. So that's going to be a first down for the Knights.
I don't think we've seen a play like that all year. Just 3 steps, get it out, in stride. That's lovely.
That is great. And that's a confidence builder for both. I mean, for your receivers, for your line. Because it's one of those things, I think, Nick, rhythm is a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
In any sport, really.
Yeah, right. Okay. So Mincer back with Jason Carey. Oh, looks like a little offsides on number 75 there. That's Grayson Linkerhoff. So that is going to be offsides on the Dragons. So we're going to get 5 yards there. So we're going to take that and run with it. Yeah, you can see right there. Yeah,
Can't do that.
Yeah, no. And he just went between Shetler and Junior, and they, of course, moved. But once the guys already passed the line of scrimmage, So we have Staggerwalt with Mincer deep in the backfield. Hand off to Mincer. Nice little gain. That's going to be right up near that first down. Again, this is something we like to see. A little bit of rhythm going here. Kind of a strong type of, running game here.
Yep.
You got your fullback just leading the charge here.
Yeah, balance, couple, a pass, some nice runs outside, inside. This is what we've been hoping for, and it's good to see him doing it.
Absolutely. So Carey looking really good. The Knights offense responding tonight. So again, second and about 1. Mincer up the middle. Nice hole. He's going to go out there. He's going to get out to 25.
Nice.
Get out to the 20-yard line. Wow. And when I say, Nick, I say the super sophomore. I mean, there is a great hole, but right here, that's pretty special. And then there's just some speed and determination here for the last 3-4 yards.
Yeah, it went from a 7, 8, 9-yard gain to almost a 20-yard gain because of that move he made. And you can't also forget about the lead block. Staggy really really laid the hammer to that linebacker and broke him free.
And I'm telling you, right up the gut, that has to be, Caden Kaselka has to be moving some people up there as the center because he ran right up the middle. So, again, Staggerwalt with Mincer behind him. Turns up off to the right side a little bit. Again, going to have some positive yards here, Nick. I mean, there's about 6-7 yards.
Yep.
It's a great thing to start watching here.
It is, and you know, we talked about this before, and normally you would say, oh, well, they're giving the defense a break. Well, when you play for Franklin, most of the same kids play both ways. But so they're not getting a break, but they're getting confidence, and that is huge because there hasn't been a lot of opportunities for that this year.
Exactly. Mincer again. There's a nice hole there. Looks like he's going to get out to the 5. Oh, okay. So a nice tackle, touchdown-saving tackle by number 6, Scott Nicholas from Warren, junior cornerback. So the Knights are down to the 5-yard line. 1st and 5 for the Knights, Nick.
Yep, this should be 3 straight runs with Mincer. No need to get crazy.
No, there's no need. Just kind of, put the ball. Oh, there's the fullback hand.
I'll take that.
Okay. And you see, there's
He's
3,
still going.
4, 5. Okay. So the only people that were not in on the tackle for Warner, those on the sideline.
Yeah, that was impressive. I think the whistle blew before they even brought him down, to be honest.
I think so. So there's 1, 2.
Those are big guys,
3,
too.
4.
4 of the linemen, and they still
5,
couldn't.
6, 7, 8. Not bad.
Yeah, he's a strong kid.
He is very strong. And
go ahead.
He is one determined boy when he gets that ball.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's good, too. The guy that always does the dirty work gets the opportunity to
100%. You got to
get
love
the carry. Yeah, get the carry and get a little love. Hoping he would have scored, but love it either way. I don't know what's going on right now.
Absolutely. Looks like the officials are kind of maybe doing something there. Looks like Devin Van Tassel is out right now. Maybe he had like an injury or maybe some blood.
They took a big boy out and put an even bigger boy in.
Jeez almighty. Hayden Lilly, 5'11", 320.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, 2nd and goal for the Knights. Mincer up the middle, and he's going to get in there.
He's in.
There's a touchdown for Caden Mincer. A great play by the Knights, sustaining drive by the Knights. You can't say enough about the offensive line blocking and Evan Steigerwald, the fullback, blocking, getting Caden. Caden's running just determined, like he's getting into that end zone.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what it's going to look like in the run game, this is not a slight on Jason Carey or Lynch if he gets in, but we don't really need to pass a whole lot tonight.
Exactly.
We should just run the ball, put this game away. That was good. First time this year where Franklin looked like they were the more physical and stronger team, which is huge.
Yeah. So Richie on with the kick. Oh, it's blocked.
Interesting.
It looks like number 75 got through the line there. Might be Grayson Linkerhoff. I'm not sure. But a great block for them nonetheless.
Yeah, that I didn't get the replay. I was taking a drink, I'll be honest. That's on me. Hand up. But he almost caught that. He was so far in there. So I don't know what happened there.
It kind of looked like he got right through that line. And so, of course, Richie had no chance. But the snap was good, just needed some more protection. So, again, 5 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first quarter. The Knights are up 6-0 here at War Memorial Field in Warren, Pennsylvania. So it's the best start we've seen all year, Nick.
Yeah, both sides of the ball.
Absolutely. Now, there were some miscues by Warren on offense that led to some, great opportunity for us, because I think when they were kicking on 4th down, it was like maybe 4th and, a quarter of a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was out there. So 6-0, the Knights are up. Connor Ritchie set to kick. A nice kick again by Ritchie down to the 1-yard line, out to the 10, 15 to the 20. Wilmuth, misses.
Missed.
And looks like we have one player, Julian Johnson, who made the touchdown-saving tackle, number 15, Julian Johnson. Truly, I mean, there's not really anybody over here. If you watch, Wilmuth is right there.
Yeah, he hasn't missed a lot of those tackles this year. That just wasn't his time.
Yeah, but Julian Johnson, great tackle.
Good effort.
So that's going to give them out to the 40-yard line for the Warren Dragons. Wait to see how they do with this offense. They didn't look so good in the beginning. It looked like some miscues, whether it was the snap, whether it was the cadence. Something was not connecting right there for the Dragons, so we'll keep an eye on that. So nobody in the backfield.
Yeah.
This is interesting. 3 wide to the left. All right. Oh. Wow. Okay.
I think we had a legal formation and a legal block on the outside there.
I think so. That was a tough one.
I don't know what the flag. I think the second guy in line needed. That's a block in the back for sure.
Yep.
But I think the second receiver needed to be up on the line on that formation.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a block in the back. It's going to be a more. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. The more penalized penalty, if you will.
Yep. So that'll take it back further than any formation would.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar with this, if you have a block in the back, is it 10 yards, Nick?
I believe so.
Yeah. And if you just have illegal motion, you're gonna or illegal formation.
They're gonna call a hold, which I do know is 10 yards. So
okay.
So either way,
yay Knights. One thing, Nick, I like to point out some people that are watching. Hello, Coach Chad Wilkinson. He is the former we do miss him. One of our former partners up here, and also a former Orange Crush or Junior Knights assistant coach. And also, right above him on my feed, it shows Mr. Al Patton watching. We appreciate that because Al Patton was my Little League coach when I was a young lad, I should say. So thank you, Coach Al Patton, for tuning in. All right, so now the Dragons at War Memorial Field with 5 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first quarter. They're down 6-0, and they got first and a lot. That'd be 20 yards, Nick.
Yeah, exactly 20.
Yeah.
Scoreboard still says 1st and 10, but it's 20.
Yeah. So we'll see how this goes for the Dragons. They got 4 out wide, so just the normal package here. Handoff in the middle.
Ooh.
Collapses quick.
Oh my.
Okay.
There's Sam.
Oh. Okay. So a good effort there by the running back. I mean, that's number 30. Let's see if we can get a name on that gentleman here. That'd be Colby Zinger, sophomore, 5'7", 160 pounds. That's a pretty tough sophomore.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Yep. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 15 for the Dragons. Making a little bit of progress there, but they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot, Nick.
Yeah, and it's early, but usually teams that struggle to put points on the board, you can usually attribute that to a lot of penalties and just things like that. So
yeah.
We've been there,
sure.
Even within the first couple weeks.
All programs go through it.
Yep.
So, again, up the middle with Zinger. And looks like that was 50. Okay. So a nice pickup by him. I mean, Zinger got about 6 yards on the play. And as you see in this, it looks like that's old Sam Weimer there on the tackle. Yay, Sam.
Yep.
That would be Missy Milliron's cousin, Sam Weimer. Also cousin of Grayson Milliron.
Okay.
Junior Knights.
Yep. He'll be playing on Fridays here before long.
Yes, sir. Okay, so now we got 3rd and 9. It's put up or shut up time here soon for the Dragons. Out at the 41-yard line. Takes the snap. Handoff over to the right. Wow. Uh-oh, he's got a –
Oh, man.
He's going to get somewhere, folks. Number 3 is going to go down there, and he scores. Aiden Corbett with a long touchdown run for the Warren Dragons. Wow. So I guess they put up because they didn't shut up.
Yeah, they did. I see the replay here. I don't know
some plays here. I mean, they come our way here close to the screen. Look at those guys. They're pulling.
Well, a little hold on 73 there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Jeremy appreciated that hold.
Yeah, but, hey, there were still other opportunities there. You can't
100%.
Can't blame it all on a hold, but they definitely missed it.
So here comes the all-important extra point here for the Dragons. As you know, the Knights did not score theirs.
Oh. No good.
No good. No good. So, wow, we got a juggernaut here, tied 6-6. The Knights are on the road at War Memorial Field with 3 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. We're a score of 6-6. So, this might be a high-scoring – I mean, we were kind of thinking, it's going to rain, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. I think we're being a little negative Nancy up here, and this is looking to be like a real exciting game.
It is, and that's good. It's good for everybody involved.
It is. And if you can, if you can't see on TV, but if Will gives a little shout down below, I mean the line is all excited about their touchdown.
Yep.
You know, the runner, he's super excited. So, you know, teams that are struggling, such as the Knights and the Dragons, as far as overall to win more games than they lose, it's a positive thing to see. So
no doubt about it.
Now the time is, how do you respond to this? So we have, looks like just Wilmuth back deep for the Knights. That's right to Wilmuth at the 4-yard line. Comes out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20.
Good
cutting
block.
off to the right. Out to the 30.
Another good block.
All right. Okay, so it's nice to see some good blocks, and I don't see any flags on the play. So that's a mature sign, if you will.
There was I didn't see it, but I think it was Cunningham at the end had his hands up which concerns you.
It does.
But whether he did it on purpose or right here, it was close, but I don't think it really added much to the play.
Yeah, I think what it is since the guy went flying down to the ground, you want to be like, whoa, I didn't mean to. So Carey takes a snap, pitch out to Mincer. He's got one person beats him. Nice block there by Wilmuth. Over across 50-yard line. Nice shoestring tackle by Scott Nicholas on that play. If you watch here, you have a little kick out there by Wilmuth. Nice play, and there's the little – and you can see Jeremy Cunningham was running downfield trying to catch up so he can block for him. So it's nice to see your lineman hustling downfield. So now 1st and 10 at the 50 for the Knights. Carey back with Staggerwald with Mincer behind him. Wow, big hole. There goes Mincer out to the right side. He's got one guy. Oh, there you go. Nice run by Mincer. And you can see Wilmuth was out there. He didn't really knock anybody down, but just being out there and in the way got an extra few yards.
Yeah, Mincer's not the fastest guy in the world, but he just runs so with so much purpose and intensity that he just is hard to bring down.
I don't know if you're old enough, Nick, to remember this, but he kind of reminds me of a young Eddie George style.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie George was not the fastest, but kind of big, but he ran hard. So there's Maddox up the middle for maybe a first down by Maddox. Wow, Knights are making some big holes. If you watch this play, folks, right up the gut there, Cunningham and Kaselka looking good up front for the Knights. I'm not going to just name those two, but that's what I saw there. The offensive line for the Knights is looking really strong tonight.
Moving people.
They are. So here we go. 2nd and 1. Maddox takes it. Oh, he's got a little hole there. Can he get outside? And he's going to get down.
Gone.
Down at the 1-yard line.
The ref release.
Okay.
That was his moment.
He's showing you exactly where that ball is down, folks.
He has been waiting for that moment all day, and he got it.
As you can see, a nice kick to the close side here to the right. Nice block there. It's number 50.
Yeah.
And there you go.
I don't think.
Man.
Yeah. That.
Right there.
Right there?
Yep.
I don't know.
On that soft piece of grass right there.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I like seeing this. I want to see Eddie Maddox get one in that end zone. Come on, boys.
Yeah.
Give it to him here now. So 1st and goal at the 1. To
There
Maddox.
he is.
There he
Boom.
is for a touchdown.
Awesome.
All right. Number 3, Eddie Maddox on the touchdown. The junior 5'8", 180-pound man of the moment. Congratulations, Knights. There's 2 in a row, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Smells like rain. Smells like teen spirit out here. Smells like a touchdown. I love it.
Right. And I don't smell you, so that's good.
Amen.
All right. Richie on for the kick. Killer, number 73, Jeremy Cunningham is the snapper, and we got a timeout with a decision coming here by the Knights.
I was actually kind of surprised they didn't
go for 2.
So yeah, I really did.
Yep. I think maybe they realized it a little too late because it looked like there was about 5 seconds left on the game clock. And if you're going to go for 2, you got to know that before you score, hey, we're going for 2 on this one. So the Knights use a timeout. There's 1 minute, 19 seconds left in the first quarter. The Knights are up 12-6 on the Warren Dragons. So who else is watching here with us? Nick? Let's see. Jason Grill. We appreciate you, Jason. Oh, the misses of the special teams coach, Michelle Scholl, will be gentle. Well, maybe. All right, so it does look like Richie is off, and it looks like the Knights are coming out here in a formation because you got Mincer and Staggerwald out there. Carey. Okay. So it's looking like they're going for 2 here, folks. Carey takes a snap, back to pass, and it's blocked.
He was open.
Very athletic move there. Is that number 15 for the Dragons, Austin Fiskus, a 6'4", 210-pound junior, made a very, very athletic move here, folks. Watch on the play, jump. Wow, that looks like the old LeVar leap.
Yeah, and if you look, too, if he would not have done that, he was open. Guy coming across top of the screen, but that's okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Wide open there. So.
Oh, S to 6. Who did that? The score.
Oh,
says S.
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 Wow. Superior.
Yep. Right.
Okay, so it's 12-6. The Knights are up on the Dragons in War Memorial Stadium with 1:19 left in the first quarter. If you're watching on Facebook, welcome in, and if you're watching us on YouTube, thanks for joining us. All right, so this is looking really good for the Knights tonight, Nick. I see a lot of – you can see some immature things when I say that, some younger mistakes that they're making from the Dragons.
Yep.
And that's a nice kick by Richie that gets past the Warren Dragons. So that's going to be brought out to the 20-yard line. Will Hellions, thank you for joining us, and he's letting us know he's our camera guy, multi-talented multitasker. Will Haynes just reported that the Erie Times predicted Franklin to win 14-7.
Oh, they're close if we get a rain cancellation, and we would have made all the extra points.
Yeah. We're not looking for any rain cancellations.
No, but if it happens, maybe they knew something we didn't.
Okay. So the Dragons are going 3 to the left side of the field if you're the quarterback.
The game's about to go into a delay here, a little lightning delay. They're letting the play go.
There we go.
But Mr. White, who I met before the game, is at the 50-yard line, and he's had enough. He's put an end to this.
Yep. And nice tackle there by, looked like it was Sam and Sam Weimer and Evan Staggerwald, the middle linebackers on the tackle.
So Ryan, you got to improvise for a minute. I'm going to go put the cover on the camera.
Okay.
If you need me.
I always need you, Nick.
Well, if you do, I won't be available.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, folks.
Oh,
so
I hear
as
the
you
thunder.
can hear the thunder rumbling, we're going to take a little timeout here. We're not taking a timeout, but I'm just going to let you know what's going on. So right now there's a weather delay in the game. There's nothing to really show that's on the field. So we have the Knights versus the Warren Dragons. We have Jaden Wilmuth's grandma's watching. Thank you. Okay, so there's some lightning, and I'm not sure, folks. I'm just going to give you my guess here. It's usually in most sporting events that are outside, anytime you have lightning, you're looking at about 30-minute delay. The Knights are off the field. Okay, folks, so what they're telling us here is that from every time it is 30 minutes from the last sight of lightning. So if you're with us, just know that there's a pretty tough storm that it's outside right now, and we're going to have to all the fans are taking shelter, and it looks like they're going to have at least 30 minutes for a delay. So thank you for joining us. We have the Knights are up 12-6 over the Warren Dragons, and we're in a weather delay right now, which is a bummer for me and also a bummer for a few other folks. because tomorrow, myself, my son Sam, and Landon Lynch, the tight end / backup quarterback, we are going with Chad Wilkinson and Josh Jolly to the Penn State home opener. And we got to get up and be in Franklin at 5 o'clock to leave. And with each rain delay, that puts us getting less and less sleep. So you don't know this because you can't see me, but I need all of my beauty sleep. Chad, yeah, he needs a little bit of beauty sleep. So again, we're in a weather delay, folks. It is 12 to 6. The Franklin Knights are up on the Warren Dragons here at War Memorial Field. Those of you that have ever been up here know that it's a quaint little town. I shouldn't say little. It's a decent sized town, but this is a nice town, very family friendly town. And I want to say just a thank you to the Warren Hospital from last year. Their staff at the ER with Sam with his injury, they were great. The staff here at the rescue squad were great. Everything here was just a good, positive experience. So we made lemonade out of the lemons that were handed us, and Sam's back out there playing and having fun on the field. So,
I went to the bathroom and everyone's leaving. What happened?
So they came out and said that it's 30 minutes from the last sight of lightning.
Okay, that's not good.
No. So what we're thinking is that Ryan needs his beauty sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Chad needs a little bit of beauty sleep.
Yeah.
Sam and Lynch, they're going to be good. And, oh, wow, somebody showed me a radar, and wow. So it's coming from Corey, and it looks like it's, if you're familiar with a weather map, there's green, there's yellow, orange, and then there's red. We're getting a big line of green with a lot of dark red in the middle.
But other than that, it looks beautiful out.
Yeah. So it looks like it's a half hour away, the gentleman's telling me. But as you can say, if there's any lightning around that we can see, so you can't see, tons of area out here in Warren because it is kind of surrounded by some mountains. I know on the way up here, the Allegheny National Forest is around here, and it's nice up here, but it's a hike. So we'll see how things go here.
I wonder who decided. Sorry to cut you off. Who decided half an hour? Why not 10 minutes? I mean, I don't think it's going to matter tonight, but why?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Oh, listen, I agree, buddy. I'm guessing somebody that has the
way
letters
smarter than us.
PIAA.
Yeah.
On their shirt.
Yeah. You might be right.
Yeah. So let's roll with a commercial break. See if we can't take a time out. We'll come back. We'll get a little update on how things are going. But as of right now, folks, weather delay. I just saw another jolt of lightning out there. So we're on a weather delay. The Franklin Knights are up on the Warren Dragons 12-6 here at War Memorial Field with 1:08 left in the first quarter. Again, a 30-minute weather delay. We'll be right back after these messages. Thank you.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
At the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville, our programs are designed with your future in mind, offering a dynamic blend of theoretical knowledge and practical skills across a variety of in-demand fields. From healthcare to manufacturing, our curriculum is tailored to meet the evolving needs of the industry, ensuring that our graduates are not just job-ready, but future-ready. This is where your future begins. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville. Go succeed.
Quality, safety, and innovation. That's Toyota. Hi, I'm Bruce Sigworth here at Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Now let's talk resale value. Toyota consistently ranks in the top 10 in resale value, and 3 of our vehicles rank in the top 5 according to KBB.com. That research shows 4Runner, Tundra, and Tacoma maintaining a 60% or higher retail value over a 5-year period. That means you could get thousands of dollars more for your Toyota than any other brand.
We're Allegheny Toyota in Franklin. Go Knights.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
All right, and that is our camera that is covered up by the garbage bags that are preventing the rain that's inevitably in the area. If you're just joining us right back, we are in a weather delay. So.
We are in weather delay, folks. Unfortunately, it's part of the situation we have tonight, so we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on the weather, and you can always keep an eye on us as we sit here and entertain you.
Best we can. I only have so much entertainment in me, and then it's going to get awkwardly quiet here, so buckle up.
Okay, folks, so you asked for it. You're going to get it. We are taking questions.
We have to, I think.
Rain delay.
Yeah.
It's Ask Ryan and Nick. It used to be the Ask Ryan and Chad show.
Yep.
Or segment, but now it's Ask Ryan and Nick. If you do have a question for Chad, by all means.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can always ask the big fella.
We have him on speed dial.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. You do.
Yeah, we got him.
So we'll get him.
We got him covered.
Yeah.
So it truly, you can see where there's a break in the clouds right now, but I was just talking to a gentleman here to my right. He is a PIAA baseball and softball official, and he said that it's a half-hour delay from any sight of lightning or if you hear thunder. And currently he's showing me his weather, the forecast, and there is, can you go back to the screen before, sir? I believe there's a weather statement that a special weather statement. I'm going to click on it and see what it says. It says cloudy with 100% chance of the Knights knocking. Oh, okay. I'm not sure where I was going with that, but that's yeah. Okay,
I wasn't
somebody.
even paying attention.
Okay, can you all hear me out there?
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay, maybe I was a little down there. So I don't see the special weather statement on his phone. We'll see if we can't get something to come up, but nothing's coming up. He must have a droid.
He's not. He's not connected to Elon.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
What's the
Starlink?
Starlink.
Yep.
Yes.
Shout out Elon.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Shout out to one of my coworkers, Josh Keith. He is listening to us and watching from the garbage truck. As you know, I work for Tri-County Industries, the garbage company in Grove City. And Josh is one of our drivers, but he's also someone who's in the junior program. Nice. He has some kids that are younger, and he has been on the sidelines and helping coach. And we appreciate all those people that coach and take kids to practice, because I'm telling you, football is such a team sport. You have to be on the same page, because as you saw earlier tonight, whenever the Dragons were snapping the ball and it was a little bit of chaos, and you know, you're going to have that with a young team. So
yeah, I don't think anybody heard you, Ryan, because the guy that was supposed to unmute you, you know, I won't name any names. There's only you and me up here, and it's not your job. But that individual, whoever he or she may be, forgot to unmute you. So they don't know that they're supposed to be asking questions.
So this is now the Ask Ryan and Nick segment. That said individual has unmuted me.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if that was on purpose or
not. It was not.
Okay.
He told me he's going to try not to do it again, but no promises.
Yes. So, again, we're in a weather delay right now. If you're just joining us, we're at War Memorial Field. The Knights are up 12-6 on the Warren Dragons. The weather delay is due to lightning that we have seen. It's not currently
I was
raining.
going to say, which is a bummer because it's coming, but right now it's not bad out. We probably could have got close to halftime before we would have had to actually
I would think
duck
so.
and cover, but oh well.
Yeah. So we'll just have to wait and see how things go. And if anybody has any questions, if you're on Facebook, please ask away. And they can be, as long as we're keeping it PG and, keeping it clean here. We like to have a family show. Oh, baby, here we go. Ian Harper wants to know, what's on your sports bucket list? A team, player you want to see, a stadium you want to visit. He knows where I'm going with this one. Nick, you may have an idea as well.
Go ahead.
I'll answer first. So on my bucket list is to go to, I don't know what it's called now. It was AT&T Stadium where the Cowboys play.
Yeah,
that's high.
It still is, yeah.
It's high on my list because I'm a Cowboys fan. That's my dad's fault. I was brainwashed as a child, if you don't know that.
That's a shame.
I know. So, yeah, on my bucket list is a place to go is definitely down to Dallas, Texas to watch the Cowboys. And I don't care who they play. Chad and I are going to the football game in October where the Cowboys are coming to Heinz Field. Nice. So we're going to that. And we went there, I forget if it was maybe 4 to 6 years ago, maybe 10. I'm not sure. Whenever Zeke was a rookie and Dak was a rookie, I want to say about 10 by now.
Yeah, it's 7, 6, 7, 8. So
yeah, it's been a while ago. So
no doubt.
Yeah, that is probably on my list of number 2.
Yeah.
The other number 1, and I'm not sure if I will ever see it or be able to go there and walk on it, but the Masters. I'm a golf guy. I was in high school and golfed at the junior college level, and it's always been my passion, and the ultimate for me is the Masters.
Yeah. To be honest, the Masters is up there. I would never even have thought of that on my own. I don't know how you couldn't want to go there. It's so beautiful. I think for me, though, the biggest so this year for the first time, my wife for Christmas last year got me tickets to Yankee Stadium. I'm a pretty diehard Yankees fan.
Oh, wow.
So
no wonder you married her.
I know. And so I got to cross that off my bucket list. Now that I've gone to that stadium, I think for me it would just be to go to a Yankees-Red Sox game there.
Oh, yes. And watch a brawl.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, man.
A-Rod, Veritek, throwing Zimmer to the ground. But, and honestly, I'd even like to go to Fenway and watch the Yankees play. I think that would be great. I went on my bachelor trip to Camden in Baltimore.
Oh, Camden Fields would be beautiful.
Yeah, so I think, by the time I'm old and can't travel, I'd like to go to a lot of baseball stadiums. There's a lot of really pretty ones out there.
There's a lot of history too behind those stadiums.
Yes, Camden was really neat.
That would be. I know that they say about ballparks in the country for baseball, Camden Fields is up there, and also to us, what is PNC Park?
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because when I go, the last time I went, we sat beside somebody that wasn't from even Pennsylvania, and he was doing just that, just trying to go to different ballparks.
There to watch it.
And he said that PNC ranked as high as any. I mean, he was adamant about that.
Yeah, which is really cool because
it really is.
It's such a treasure that we have here in Western PA, but unfortunately the ownership in Pittsburgh is not allowing them to get as much national attention as possible.
Yeah.
And if you feel the undertone in my voice, it's there for a reason.
Yeah, I struggle to support any sports teams that's main goal is not winning, but we're here to be positive.
Yeah, the positive thing is we have Paul Skeens.
Yeah,
that is super positive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and so that's high praise because there's some beautiful parks. Actually, a couple summers ago, Nick, Amy and I and the boys, we went to Fenway.
Oh, that'd be. I remember seeing pictures of that.
Yeah.
I think at the time Amy worked at the church with me.
Yeah.
And I remember having a conversation with her about that. And that would be awesome.
Well, she was probably giving you the X's and O's of the baseball game. the pitch selection,
Yeah.
things like that, because she's a real X's and O's kind of girl.
Yeah, I asked her, what was it like around the city, and she said she was just so focused on getting into the game that she really wasn't sure, but that you would be the person to ask. Yeah, now that we're recalling all this.
Yeah, and Miss Amy Weimer has joined us on
just in the right time
on the live stream on Facebook. So we always like to give her plugs. So if you're just joining, listening, we are currently in a weather delay here at War Memorial Field. It's 1:08 left in the first quarter. The Knights have 12, and the Warren Dragons have 6. So those of you that are listening, thank you. I got a question here from Josh Keith, my coworker. He says, Packers or Eagles predictions? Well, if you're speaking of tonight's game, I have not watched a thing. But I unfortunately think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be a tough team this year to compete with. I love Saquon Barkley. I'm a Penn State guy, so it's been rough for me to root for him as a pro because he's been in my Cowboys division, first with the New York Giants, and now with the Philadelphia Eagles. I may have said that wrong. Did I say Philadelphia, or did they come through as Philadelphia? Yeah, I don't like those dirty birds. But anyways, that's just my opinion. So it's nice that you guys can. Okay. Ooh. So we have a question for Slick Nick, who is not with us right now. I'm not sure where he went, but he's probably out checking on technical stuff because he's a technical kind of guy. But Coach Keeley, we thank you for your question. Nick Billingsley, what was your favorite route to throw as a QB and favorite target? Now, as you know, he was a quarterback in high school and at Westminster College. He was a quarterback as well. So we'll be interested to see how that goes with him. That will be NB 12. Nick Billingsley 12, as we like to say. All right, so I'm just going through the Facebook here. Bridget Wood's back watching. Hi, Bridget. Thank you for all you do for our school. So we are in a weather delay, folks. We have lightning. It's out and about. Oh, Bill Keeley, Ryan Weimer, what is your favorite golf course to play? Wow. So this is I'll give you a couple. My recent favorite one that I've discovered late last year, and I played it last weekend. Last weekend I played it. Cranberry Highlands. If you're familiar with Cranberry Township, it's down there. It's a municipal course, and if you're not familiar with that, what it is that it's funded by the township. So, yeah, an 18-hole course. It's a link style. It's in the best shape of compared to most of the public courses around in Western PA. It's up there as far as public courses, the conditions. It's beautiful. And, again, the link style is nice. The fescue is really tall, and they actually just mowed it not too long ago. Welcome back, Nick.
Hey, thanks. I was just putting a third garbage bag on the cameras.
Yep.
We have it, and it, if you're listening at home, it looks pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if we resume this game. But anyhow, please
continue.
So
the score. The question was my favorite golf course, and it's Cranberry Highlands. Recently, I've been playing there, and I told them that fescue's tall, and they just mowed it recently. So once in a while, well, unfortunately, more often than not, I have some bad wayward shots, and so I go to look for the ball. And when you go to look for a ball, you'd be surprised how many Pro V1s you're walking on and you find in that fescue. I'm like, wow. So every time somebody that I'm golfing with, if they hit one over there, I'm going to help them look for a ball.
If you can afford, the Pro V1s on a regular basis, you don't really care when you lose one. If you're like me, and you play the Strixons and the pawn balls, you see one of those. That's like currency. So
right.
I hear you.
They are very expensive. So, and the next course, my favorite local one is a little further south than a lot of people are probably used to. But I do enjoy going down to Slippery Rock. It used to be called the Armco Country Club. Then it was Oakview. Now it's just Slippery Rock Golf Course. My brother-in-law, Joey Hanna, from Hanna Screen Printing, he owns a membership down there, and I enjoy going there. And it's a fun course to play. You can score, and so those are my two favorite courses. Speaking of score, currently, thank you, Amy. Currently, we have a score of 12-6. The Franklin Knights are up on the Warren Dragons, 12-6 with 1:08 left in the first quarter. NB12.
What's up?
We had a question for you from Mr. William Keeley Jr.
Ah, Coach Keeley.
Yeah, he wants to know, what was your favorite route to throw as a quarterback and your favorite target? And please don't say the other team.
Well, sometimes it was the other. Will, you want to see if that door will close somewhat so it doesn't keep smashing the cords? Thanks, man. It's not going to close all the way. Good. Favorite route, I like the deep ball, like the 9 route is what we would call it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
That's our camera.
Yeah, we'll get it here in a second.
Okay.
Hey, stay tuned if you want that answer.
And it looks like we're that I just gave him that plug for Hanna Screen Printing. He does a great